Kylie's with us this morning. Good morning.
Hi.
And the best of luck with that. It should be a real winner, not just because it's good, but because you've got the best producers in the business, haven't you?
That's right, Stock Aitken and Waterman.
So you must have recorded that in Britain.
Well, I was over there in October. I took 2 weeks off from Neighbours, and I suppose I was there for about 10 days.
So when you started out, did you mean to be an actress or a singer? Or both, I suppose?
I don't really know. It's just happened. It's great.
Your first screen role was in The Sullivans, wasn't it? How old were you when you had that?
I was in grade 6, which would have made me about 11.
Yeah, and what part did you play?
I played a Dutch girl called Carla, which was quite funny. I had to try and learn a Dutch accent. I had a man called Mr. Muskins would come around and go through my script with me and mark off, like, cross out letters and put the letter I was supposed to say.
So that was The Sullivans, and a lot of people have been saying, why don't we run some stars from The Sullivans? Well, we are working on it, believe me. But right now, Neighbours, of course, I mean, it's so fantastically successful. How did you land the part, first of all?
I just finished school, finished HSC, and was glad to take a break after that. And the realisation hit me, I've got to get work, you know. So I found myself an agent, and it was the first audition that came up.
And it's been such a successful part. You're way ahead of us in Neighbours in Australia, because you and Scott have left school and got married in Australia.
That's right. Don't know whether we should have told all you guys.
Well, we reckoned that it was a secret that was so good we ought to let people in on. Shall we have a look at some of the pictures, actually, of the wedding, just to prove to everybody that it is, in fact, true? There. Apparently, the scene filming the wedding was a real headache in a way for you, because it was so meticulously detailed, wasn't it?
Well, especially in a wedding scene, there's so many people that there's so many different shots have to be taken. It's really hard work on a day like that.
And I can imagine it's something that the Australian public and the press were particularly interested in.
There was heaps of publicity. Yeah, it was amazing. It's hard to tell what the public think of it. It was just like dubbed as TV Wedding of the Year. It was amazing.
That's great. Well, we've probably got to wait now about a year to see it ourselves.
That's right.
Anyway, we'll be meeting you and Scott a bit later on, or Jason, anyway, a bit later on in the programme. In a moment, Martin Frizzell will be reporting on one of Australia's biggest industries, sheep farming.